Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start this video off with some recent updates of Nick Walker. This back double bicep on the left, one of the best in the business. And Nick is currently sitting at 258 pounds, which is 8 pounds up from the Arnold Classic. And he said he will be changing up his training this offseason. He will be doing push-pull legs just to hit legs twice a week because he knows that's exactly where he needs to improve. And also, on a recent podcast he did with God's Sister Nino, he really praised Andrew Jack. He said once Andrew gets the glutes and the hamstrings together, this guy's going to be unbeatable, as we all know. And as far as Samson Dauda, Nick Walker does not believe that he lost that show, but still much respect for Samson. Now, I wanted to share this image that has been circulating around Instagram. These two Nigerian beasts have absolutely shook up the bodybuilding scene. And keep in mind, Andrew Jack turned pro at last year's amateur Arnold Classic. 1 year later, this guy places third. That's absolutely unbelievable. This guy's ceiling is very, very high. Samson Dauda has finally arrived. This guy can really shake some things up, beating Nick Walker, who was just third at the Mr. Olympia. And I'm pretty sure after winning the Arnold, Samson has his eyes on that Mr. Olympia title this year. Now, switching over to Blessing Awodibu, who recently posted up some updates. Personally, I feel like these updates are very, very impressive. Great back, great rear leg spread from Blessing Awodibu. I feel like these updates just aren't emphasized as much because it's Blessing, but these are very, very impressive. As far as I know, Blessing is coaching himself, and he said in 6 weeks he will begin to cut down a little bit, so I guess he will start prep in 6 weeks. But hopefully Blessing has made some serious improvements in the legs because that's where he needs it the most. Now, switching over to Wilkin, who recently posted an update in the dark. We aren't going to talk about this too much because we can't see much, but Brett is already qualified for the 2023 Mr. Olympia by winning the big man weekend last year, beating out Andrea Presti. And Brett is coached by Matt Jansen, who coaches Nick Walker, Shaun Clarida. Hopefully they're able to make some serious gains this season. Brett already comes in pretty good condition. Now, in the next update of the day, we have a recent update from Regan Grimes. Let me know in the comment section below you guys' first impression of this update. I believe Regan is above 300 pounds. And not to take anything away from Regan at all, but I wasn't too impressed with these updates. He's 300 pounds, but Regan doesn't look that big and also seems to be a little bit soft. I would assume he's using very low doses right now, but Regan should be in the off season. He should be growing. Let me know what you guys think. Now, switching over to Shaun Clarida, the Giant Killer, a recent training update from him. Shaun took 5th place in the 2023 Arnold Classic lineup while being the reigning 212 Olympia champion. Unfortunately, Kamal El-Gardner was not able to place as high as Shaun Clarida, but I believe Shaun will be staying at 212. Some people say this experience humbled him. A lot of people really expected Shaun Clarida to be top 2, top 3. And I honestly can't be mad at anyone that has Shaun that high. This guy is very impressive, very complete. But at the end of the day, he's competing in open bodybuilding, giving up 100 pounds plus to some of these guys. Now, switching over to Tonio Burton, we have a recent update from him. Tonio will be competing in the Cali Pro this year. And if I'm not mistaken, Patrick Moore will be there as well. Those two guys against each other will be a pretty good matchup. Maybe Charles Griffin comes back to defend his title at the Cali Pro. But watch out for Tonio this year. Very impressive physique, reminiscent of Dexter Jackson in a lot of aspects. Now, switching over to Keone Pearson, who recently posted up an update. Keone is really growing this season, and I think this is going to be the year where Keone finally nails it 100%. I know we say this every year about Keone, but his main issue is just getting in condition. He's working with Patrick Tour, who is known for getting guys in shape, maybe bringing guys in a little bit flat, but I don't know if Keone can even get flat. He's only worked with Patrick for 2 shows. I can only assume they're going to get better from here. Now, in the next update of the day, we have a recent update from Kerrith Bajjo. Kerrith and Keone, those guys have been going back and forth for at least 2 or 3 different shows, with Keone getting the best of Kerrith most of the time. But Kerrith is constantly improving, and right now he is 9 weeks out from the New York Pro as he looks to qualify for this year's Olympia. Glad to see that Kerrith is competing early this year. Last year we had to wait until Tampa and Texas. Now, switching over to Classic Physique, we have a recent update from Mr. Classic Physique, Robert Timms. I have no idea when this guy's doing a show, but he's already stage ready. This guy's conditioning muscle maturity is second to none. Robert only needs more legs to really dominate in the Classic Physique division. But even with smaller legs, Robert could still place very high at the Mr. Olympia. Wesley Vissers, Alex Cambronero, Breon Ainsley, I think all of those guys could use a little bit more quad, and they all place very well. Now, something else I wanted to share with you guys. This news is courtesy of Buys and Tries over on Instagram. Oxygen Gyms are building possibly the best gym in the world that is going to be a $30 million project. And after completing in the Middle East, they will be expanding to Australia. Oxygen Gyms has bred great athletes like Brandon Curry, Big Ramy, Nathan D'Asher, Regan Grimes were out there for short periods of time. And this gym is said to possibly rival all facilities, even buying this one, which is in Dubai, where Andrew Jack and Sergio trains. Is Sergio out of jail yet? But let's go ahead and wrap up this video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who is this legendary bodybuilder? As always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. At the time of me recording this video, we are right under 7,000 subs. I'm Shaun from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.